Hi guys, bit of an afterthought this one. I didn't actually film this while I was making it, but I thought afterwards that perhaps some people might like to see it. It's basically an A-frame to go on the back of a little compact garden tractor for towing trailers, implements, all sorts of things. The brief was that he wanted it adjustable. But anyway, you can see it's quite small, and I've basically made it from 40 by 10, what's that? That's 1.5 by 3/8 flat. These lugs, first of all, I got a bit of bar about, I don't know, 15 or 16 inches long, just a bit of offcut. Rounded the ends off of each end on my belt grinder, drilled the holes, then cut the lugs to size. It's much easier doing that than cutting the lugs first and then trying to fiddle about with a pair of grips, trying to grind them to the size and drill them. Just do it in a straight length. And I welded them to another bit of 1.5 by 3/8 with the obviously the appropriate gap. And then I proceeded to make some more. Rounded the edges off again on the grinder, drilled some more holes and cut them off again. Again, these are slightly longer. These are about 3.25 inches, I think. Unfortunately, my local supplier didn't have any of these pins, so I've had to make some. And what I've done, I've used a bolt. A head was on here. I've cut it off, put a chamfer on the end, drilled a hole for the clevis pin, about 1/4 inch. Bob's your uncle. It's just bolted through. Put a half nut on this side so it's not sticking out so much. Just whizzed one down, an ordinary nut down on the lathe. Couple of big holes in the back there for getting a socket in, so we didn't have to have two different lengths of bolts. Obviously that's going to be a weakish point, but hey, this isn't a massive tractor, it's only a little tiddly garden thing. I started off with this bottom bit. It's all made out of 40mm square. Then I didn't do any fancy maths, I just laid the pieces on and marked them and cut it. Simple as that. The drop plate is a bit of 5" by 3/8. Just drilled with the standard 3.5" centre holes to take any standard tone hitch, either pin or ball or whatever, and I just put this bit of box in to stabilise the top. Unfortunately I didn't put it in quite level, but hey ho. And that's about it really. I think it will do the job. As I say, I was sort of tempted to go a bit over the top, but this is quite a small tractor. So I think this will do the trick. It'll allow him to put his hitch wherever he wants for different implements, and hopefully do the trick. As usual, I'd never made one of these before, so the measurements I needed were the height and the width between the arms and basically the width of the top link where that goes in, and that is about it. That's all the measurements I had. This is what I came up with. So I hope that's been of use to somebody. Someone might like to make one of these for their little compact. And while I've been filming this, there's a little guy over here who's been making a hell of a noise. I don't know if you'll actually hear him on the video because I've turned the sound down a little bit. But the robin, not the pig. They've recently had a couple of chicks fledge the nest, and obviously either myself or the dog is a bit close and he's making a bit of a racket to let me know, so I'm going to leave him in peace.